start. This is my first visit to your beautiful state after my government assumed office in New Delhi. I am happy that my first official program itself has an auspicious and humanitarian ring around it. I am indeed honored to inaugurate the Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences and Research Center here in Kochi today. My sense of being honored is greatly enhanced by the fact that this institute bears the name of Mata Amrita Devi. Amrita means that which is deathless. This has been the subject of continuous quest for philosophers and medical practitioners alike. In India, however, our sages evolved a holistic concept of life that erased the boundary of death. The secret of achieving this was the healthy way of living, with health itself understood in its physical, biological, mental, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. Our medical science was evolved on the foundation of this understanding. Today, more and more thinking people in India and the world over are veering around to this understanding of life and health. This is thanks to the tireless efforts of modern day sages like Mata Amrita Devi, who is affectionately called Amma by millions of her devotees. Her message was bold. She appeared to our technological world to take a 180-degree turn and go within to explore the inner world over the next few years. This can happen only if the new generation becomes convinced that the inner transformation of the individual is the only lasting solution to the modern world's social problems. The world today needs solid proof that our human values are useful, that such qualities as compassion, selflessness, renunciation, and humility have the power to create a great and prosperous society. Amma's work in the field of spiritualism as well as social service provides us with the much needed proof. That is why I call this a historic event. She is showing us the value of the right combination of spiritual ideals and practical wisdom. She has already performed the most intricate heart operation on thousands of young men and women, removing the blockages of indifference and allowing the free flow of love. While she has done very well, she has been able to motivate a young band of education professional men and women to work selflessly and with great dedication for the betterment of society as the path that will lead them towards self-realization in their lives. In this hospital, we find the best medical facilities available anywhere in the world and a dedicated team of expert doctors from various countries join hands to keep the hearts of the least among the poor and meek going strong. Amma is the source of spiritual inspiration and practical guidance for this magnificent project. This multi-speciality hospital is truly the pride of Kerala. It is a tribute to Amma's grand and noble vision, but it is equally a tribute to the dedication and selfless labor of thousands of people all over the globe who came together to transform a grand vision into a reality. I extend my hearty congratulations to all of them. For many centuries, India stood as an idol for the world in material riches, scientific thought, and spiritual values. However, the motivating force for growth today has changed. It is to create maximum material benefit even at the cost of health and human happiness. Even though many nations are flourishing materially, the quality of life has generally deteriorated. This has happened in India too. Over the past 100 years, our material comforts may have multiplied 1,000-fold. However, along with this, mental stress and worries have greatly increased. The health profile of today's India presents a unique paradox. On the one hand, the basic health care needs of the majority are generally neglected. Even those diseases that lend themselves to easy preventive cure have assumed chronic dimensions. This is especially so in urban slums and rural, hilly and remote areas. On the other hand, more and more people among India's rich classes are beginning to suffer from health problems that are similar to those prevailing in the rich nations of the world. In the global consumerist culture, we are now living in every new means to satisfy one desire, give birth to 10 new desires. Our society is required to effectively address the health problems of both varieties at the national, local, and personal levels. As far as my government is concerned, we have stated in the National Agenda for Governance that social infrastructure development will receive a high priority. Healthcare being a vital area of the country's social infrastructure, our policies and programs will adequately reflect our concern for creating a healthy society. Today, I do not wish to speak in detail about what the government intends to do in this area. I would, however, like to emphasize that the critical factor that makes a difference between a successful health policy and an unsuccessful one is not financial resources. It is true that the government needs to allocate more resources to this sector right now. Stop.